all warmly welcome on SRTV Lab.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you a warm welcome once again on SRTV Lab. As you can see in this video, I'm showing you the heart. We are not going to talk about what the heart is or all parts of the heart because it's very, very wide. So, specifically today, I would like to show you chambers of the heart and the part that separate or connect all the chambers, what we call valves. Do you get it? We are going to see chambers of the heart and the valves that connect those chambers of the heart. Please stick on this video from the beginning up to the end. You are going to know more about the heart. Thank you. Let's go.
You are warmly welcome on SRTV Lab.
First of all, I would like you to know that the human heart has 4 chambers. We are going to see them. There are 2 upper chambers and there are 2 lower chambers. Good. The 2 upper chambers are on both sides. There is one on the left, there is another one on the right. Even the lower chambers are on both sides, the left and the right side. You get it? What are the upper chambers? The upper chambers are called atria. Atria, there are 2. One is called atrium, but when they are 2, they are called atria. Good. This is the right side, and this is the left side. You get it? Which means we have 2 chambers on this side, the upper chamber and the lower chamber. Then we have 2 chambers on the left side as well, the upper chamber and the lower chamber. Let's see. First of all, the upper chamber of the right side. Good. It's called right atrium. You get it? It's called right atrium. Well done. This is the first chamber, right atrium. You get it? Now, the right atrium. Now let's see the other upper chamber. Here we see the left atrium. You get it? Let's continue also to the lower chambers. This is the left ventricle. The lower chambers are called ventricles. Now this is the left ventricle. Get it? The left atrium and the left ventricle. Now here we see the right ventricle as well. You get it? Right ventricle. Good. Now the right atrium is connected to the right ventricle. Then the left atrium is connected to the left ventricle. You get it? Before we see the valves, let me talk a little bit about the function of these chambers. Starting from the left atrium. So the right atrium. This right atrium is the one that receives blood from all over the body. Deoxygenated blood. You get it? It has a blue color. This color indicates deoxygenated blood. You get it? So blood comes into this right atrium through the superior vena cava and through the inferior vena cava. This is the inferior vena cava. So blood from the lower part of the body go through the inferior vena cava and reaches into the right atrium. Also blood from the head and all upper part of the body comes back into the heart through the superior vena cava. Good. Now when blood reaches into the right atrium, blood will be pushed down into the the right, when blood reaches into the right atrium, will be pushed down into the right ventricle. Do you get it? This is the right ventricle. So this right ventricle will also pump or push blood through what we call the pulmonary arteries. To get it, this is the pulmonary trunk. The pulmonary trunk that divides into the left and right pulmonary arteries. Do you get it? So this deoxygenated blood will be pushed out of the right ventricle and go into the lungs to get oxygen. You get it? Now when after blood getting oxygen, after being oxygenated, now blood will return back into the heart through the pulmonary veins. These are the pulmonary veins. These are the left pulmonary vein. And those two, they are internally. Let me show you clearly. Okay. Wow. So internally, it's more easy to see. These are the opening for the pulmonary veins. But internally there, it's not easy to see, but there are some two openings for the right pulmonary veins. Good. The right pulmonary veins. Get it? Look. So blood will return back from the lungs into the left atrium, then blood will be pushed down into the left ventricle. The left ventricle is the one that's responsible now to pump blood and move again through the aorta, then out of the heart and go to the other part of the body to supply oxygen. You get it? Now let's see the valves. Let's start from the left side. The left side we have the valve. This is the valve. How many left does it have? 1, 2. That is why it is called bicuspid valve. It is called bicuspid valve because it has two cusps. 1, 2. It is called bicuspid valve or mitral valve. This is the valve that connects the left atrium and the left ventricle. Now let's go to the back to the right side. On the right side we see this valve. It has 3 leaflets like 1, 2, 3. Can you see it clearly? Not sure. Wow. 1, 2 and 3. Oh, here you can see clearly. 1, 2, 3. This is why it is that is why it is called tricuspid valve. This is bicuspid valve and this is tricuspid. It is called a tricuspid valve. Tricuspid valve is between the right atrium and the right ventricle. Tricuspid. Bicuspid or mitral, and then tricuspid for the right and the left. Now, what is the easy way to know which one is bicuspid or which one is tricuspid if you are not seeing them? Let's start from the name mitral. Mitral is ended by L. Mitral left. Mitral left. You get it? Mitral left. So mitral is easy. Mitral left, then the other one will be tricuspid. Mitral left, tricuspid right. You get it? So those are 4 chambers of the heart and the valves that connect all 4 chambers. Thank you. See you next time. So guys, thank you for watching the video. I hope it's very helpful. So please don't keep this information just with yourself. Share this information with your colleagues. And see you in another video next time. God bless you abundantly. Support this channel by pressing like, subscribe and the bell.